Alright, so today we're going to be replacing a rear axle shaft. This is a 2010 Yamaha Grizzly 700. The axle shaft broke inside the joint broke inside the boot on the other side. This is the factory axle shaft. I have upgraded to these monster axle shafts. They should hold up a little better than these little guys. You can find these on Amazon. I'll put a link in the comments. Actually, fairly priced. I think they're even cheaper than brand new Yamaha axle shafts. So let's get to it. First thing you got to do, you're going to need a 1 1/16 inch socket to take the axle nut off. Then you're going to need a 17 millimeter socket for the nut for the lower nut on the knuckle, and a 14 for the bolt head. I'll take that off. Pull that out. And then you just pull it out and lift it up and push your axle shaft through, and that comes out the bottom. Then all you got to do is get behind the axle shaft in the rear differential and pop it out. I just use a pry bar, kind of get in there, tap it with a hammer. A couple taps and it usually comes out. Lift up on that. Careful not to damage that seal. There you go. About, what was that, 1 minute? We had it out. Now we'll put the new one in. The monster. So these ones, it's important to note there is a spacer that you need to make sure is on there when you put it on, and that's on the hub side. Otherwise it'll sandwich it tight and won't be able to spin. So we're going to use a little plungy cord to hold this up. Hold that up out of the way. So we can put the new shaft in easily. Make sure these little spacers don't fall off of that lower bushing when you put it back together. So then line the new shaft up. Give it a good whack. Make sure it's clipped in. You got to make sure it's clipped in, which it is now. And then we just feed this up through the back side of the hub, back in the hole. Take your bungee off, maybe. There we go. Get that to line up. Feed it through. Then what I do next is make sure that's on the lower part of the knuckle. Line that back up. Thread your bolt back through. Nut on the end. Tighten that up with your 17 and your 14. Then take the new axle nut, thread it on. You want to get this tight, but you don't want to over tighten it. That could fry your bearings out. So just a little bit, and then there's a little keyway you want to make sure you. There it is. You see the little squared part. You want to bend the nut in so that it doesn't back off while you're riding. So just take a punch, hammer that in just like that. Then you're done. Put the wheel back on, you're ready to rock and roll. All in about 5 minutes. Remember, check for that link in the comments for these monster axles. These things look pretty awesome, and I don't think they're going to break like the old ones do. Thanks for watching.